Right, I'd like to give a clap my hands for Persian guy. Holocaust denier again has just made a video reply or rebuttal, smashing, pathetic, to me, with filled with his classic trademarks: lies, manipulation, deceit, altering what people say, twisting what they say, creating fictional arguments, lots of classic things, you know. Denying he denied the Holocaust, denying he said Zionists aren't Jews. Classic Persian guy again. I'll go back and forth through the video from top to bottom, you know, back and forth. I'm not going to answer every single point because frankly they were mostly moronic. Mostly they said nothing at all, and they were just deflections, which I said I expect, and he predictably did exactly that. Pathetic. I mean, look, like right at the beginning, 45 seconds into it, he says I was nasty to Snow for being Muslim. Ooh, I'm such an evil bastard. Anyone with any common sense would know that I didn't say anything to Snow. I challenged Persian guy again on it. I challenged him on it, and this is what he said to me. I said to him, oops, it's not the right link. I said to him, yes, more accusations without facts, or should I say slandered. This is on his video, you can go read it unless he deletes it. I'd love for you to produce the goods. This is on the accusation of Snow. He goes, Rular, I'm sure you're scrambling to get to your videos and contacting Racist Boot and all the other COC to check their comment sections to look for anything that you said about Snow so you can delete it. Don't worry. How pathetic. If he makes the accusation, he should know that what I said and where I said it. He couldn't even produce that. And what I actually said that made him say this was on his comment section, so I can't delete it. And it was that I won't discuss military boot on a racist's forum. The racist forum was Persian Guy Against forum. So it's just pathetic. He makes up a fictional argument, and he insinuates that he says outright that it's because Snow is a Muslim to rile up his Islamic supporters against me. You bastard, you anti-Muslim bastard. Pathetic. I've said nothing. Snow hasn't said that I've said to him anything. It's all just a pathetic lie. I asked Persian Guy to produce the goods just before making this video. He fails. Failure. Just like every time people ask him to produce facts for what he says. He seems to think that a fact is a fact until disproven. No, a fact needs to be proven. You know, at the end he goes to me, you can throw however many Haaretz quotes you want in relation to the story that I showed him up to be a completely lying nutter about saying that bulldozers recently, if not long ago, knocked down a wall of the Al-Aqsa Mosque. And I said, look, 24-hour cameras, the UN came and investigated, they said completely backed the Israeli version of events, 100%. But he still claims it's like this, and he goes, you can throw however many Haaretz quotes you want. Firstly, I never threw a single Haaretz quote, so I threw 0 quotes. Secondly, quite frankly, it's an Associated Press story, or a Reuters story, I don't remember which, so it's worldwide. So it's quite pathetic. He doesn't even know which newspapers the links I said to, and I quite clearly put the links in the notes. And he quite clearly doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. He doesn't have a clue what's going on. You know, he can't even quote himself properly. At 4 minutes 30 on the Holocaust denial, he says, and this is what he says, and I quote, "This is what I said." Persian Guy again said, "You Zionists killed more people than the Nazis in the so-called Holocaust. They use it as an excuse to go to genocide the Palestinians." He said Nazis. He actually said Hitler in the original quote. He can't even quote himself. It's pathetic. It's so pathetic. Now, you know, it's one word, it's a tiny word, but it's just so classic of what he does. He manipulates and changes and alters. And he said, I'm quoting. He didn't say off the top of his head what he remembers. So it's pathetic, you know. It's just, he twists everything. He said on many occasions, Zionists are not Jews and Zionists aren't Jews. Now he's saying to us, he said it so many times it's unheard of. Now he's saying to us that I'm misrepresenting it. And what he said is, Zionists can be Jews. I said Zionism and Judaism isn't the same thing. That's pathetic. The clear reality is, he kept on telling to me that real Jews would be ashamed of you for using their name. Real Jews. I guess I'm a fake Jew for being Jewish but believing in Israel's right to exist. That goes along with his theory of Zionists are not Jews. Not that Zionism and Judaism isn't the same. He said Zionists are not Jews. So now he's backtracking, altering, misphrasing, rephrasing, twisting everything. It's pathetic, you know. He goes, he doesn't look at anti-Jewish Nazi comics. Well, you don't have to look at comics. It was typical depiction of Jews in the Nazi era. And anyone who's done the slightest bit of research on the Holocaust or World War II, or just even in school, for Christ's sake, you know, even in school, they would have come across it. I'm not talking about professional research. I'm not talking about, you know, like spending hours and hours. Anyone who's looked into it for a matter of minutes would have come across something. And you know what they say? You know, he's either got no education at all, or he's deflecting again. I think it's both, personally, but that's personal opinion. I think it's quite accurate, but fair enough. And you know, I guess it's true what they say. Those who don't learn history and don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it, because he's making the same. He's using the same depictions against me. You know, he's using the same blood libels. He's using the same attacks. He's using the same anti-Jewish rhetoric. He says, "I'm attacking him because he's not a Zionist. I'm attacking the fact that he's." I'm attacking his Judaism, saying it's not true because he's not a Zionist. Oh, how nasty of me! I'm the one that's been, you know, exclusive, and he's been inclusive. He's the one that's denied that Zionists are Jews. Vast majority of Zionists, at least the ones that live in Israel, are Jews. He has said Zionists are not Jews. So it's pathetic, you know. He's completely twisting what he says now, and you know, he goes to me, you're so obsessed with your hats. Actually, he's obsessed with my hats. He keeps telling me to take them off. I like my hats. I'm nice and warm with this hat. And you know, he tells me that he says they're dipped in blood because I'm so obsessed with them. It's pathetic. Oh, I get it. So if you're obsessed with something, then people should mock you for dipping it in blood. It's so lame. And you know, he's got anti-religionists jumping to his aid. You know. So he said I'm attacking him. Sorry, lost the plot for a second. He said I'm attacking him on the Jewish thing because he's not a Zionist. No, I attacked him because he's made statements denying the Holocaust. He's made statements mocking religious Judaism, and he's made blood libels. Apparently, according to anti-religionists as well, that doesn't make one anti-Jewish. Mocking Judaism, denying Jewish history, denying Jews that they're Jews. Apparently, none of these things. No, that's mocking Judaism and saying slanderous things and you know, denying the Holocaust. No. And not letting them pray at their holy site, saying that's an attack on Islam. Oh no, of course not. No, it's because he's anti-Zionist. I'm just this hateful bastard, and he's just this nice guy who doesn't like Zionism, and he keeps getting attacked for it. Give me a break. It's so pathetic. It's such pathetic deflection. Look, I'm going to cut this video now because it's frankly not worth it anymore. It's so pathetic, the stuff that he comes out with. And now anti-religionist is defending him. He goes, choose your battles carefully, mate. What a joke. Why don't you stop defending these phrases and get a grip as well on yourself? So, you know, this kind of to both of you, but I'm going to stop this video now because frankly he's given me no facts. He's been unable to confirm any of the things he's claimed, and he's just deflected. That's all he did, and he couldn't get anything right in it. Not anything, not even his own quote. So it's pathetic.